doing?
Bless you. I'm doing okay, thank you. I mean, the problem is that I feel like I'm just boring everyone to death, really, because it ends up with the same thing, which is stable. But actually, in between, when I'm not talking to you, there are big ups and big downs. Not big ups, really. Small improvements and worrying downs as well. But the last few days have been pretty stable, so keeping everything crossed, really.
And you were talking about, you know, the last time we were talking just about the restrictions on hospitals and people being able to
it's tough.
be there.
It is
It's
tough.
hard for you to...
It's very hard. But to do that, they have to decree
a different perspective then on when you see people flout proposals for a tougher lockdown. Do you think you see
strong and keeping their term?
Not boring anybody? I know you are concerned about that, but everybody is just...
I don't want to make people miserable because there's enough misery around.
Well, you've always... You're amazing because you've always got a smile on your face. You know, you're an inspiring person. You know that everybody thinks that.
What you're saying, it means...
You're watching Good Morning Britain. I've just put a pink shrimp in my mouth. Not the best time, but it's competition time now.
Did you just take it out again so that you can speak?
Straight in, I stopped myself. You know those old-fashioned little sweets. Anyway, competition time, a double whammy with 2 prizes up for grabs.
Can I have one of those?
Yes, you're winners now.
Yeah, we'll see you a little bit later on.
OK, professional footballers are used to playing in front of thousands of adoring fans in stadiums around the world. But what happens, of course, when the fame and glory comes to an end?
Former Liverpool, Leicester and England player Emile Heskey is hoping to help current and former stars adjust to life after the beautiful game. And Emile, we think of footballers, they're paid a lot of money, they get a lot of adulation. A lot of people don't realise, actually, it can be tough for some of them just to find
sometimes the bigger the adulation
career.
at the time, the more they think it'll probably go on forever, and it hits harder when it stops, so...
At 10 minutes past 7, here's Laura with the weather.
Good morning, Britain. It's 11 minutes past 7. Here are the latest headlines. Greater Manchester. Lots more still to talk about. We're going to get the news, travel and weather where you are first, though.
See you in a moment. I hope you've got this, Erin. Sorry, I'm springing this on you.
Oh,
but
exciting.
This is, what is... It's actually a little toddler's reaction to the new restrictions in Liverpool. There's a sense of frustration, isn't there, amongst a number of people. So this is a 3-year-old girl letting rip into Boris Johnson over the new Liverpool lockdown rules. Her name is Tallulah Richards, and she was filmed by her Uncle Ben. It's an interesting accusation and description of the Prime Minister. Let's have a look. She's going to make him a yoghurt head. He's a yoghurt head.
I've never heard that before, but that is a brilliant description.
Yeah.
Because it's sort of like not fully offensive,
no,
but
not even a little bit offensive.
You also know what she means, don't you?
Exactly.
A yoghurt head. Yeah.
And I think that probably reflects some of the frustration amongst those who are in the severe restrictions. But of course, those severe restrictions look like they are now spreading. Let's have a look at the front pages. We're presenting
you're going
together.
to be pursued by cougars after the break here on Good Morning Britain on ITV.
See you in a moment. It's the story about the cougar.
Of course it is. It's because we're on together.
On Saturday, Kyle Burgess went for a run in Slate Canyon in Utah.
Yeah, that kind of, you know, back off. I'm looking after my kids.
7:40, I think it's a different type of noise. Competition time now. Andy has a prize worth more than £154,000. He's live at Silverstone. Remember, Andy, do need, still ahead on Good Morning Britain, are regional lockdowns, piece by piece, the way to curb the rise in viral infections. We're going to talk about that next.
We're going to get the news, travel and weather wherever you are first, though.
See you in a moment.